Okay.
Hi, Samantha. Okay, so I've not done a video like this. I just don't want it to be like 10 minutes long. So I'm just gonna kind of go at somewhat of a fast pace, and you can just rewind the video as you need. But I'm gonna show you how I do mine. And I have my 3 ribbons over here that I'm using. And these are just extras that I had. So I'll start with the silver. If I wanna do a really big bow, first of all, I turn mine upside down. It works better for me if the ribbon is over here. So I'm not sure how you've started yours, but mine is upside down. And I like my ribbon over here. So I'm just gonna do a 5-inch. I'm gonna go out to 5-inch because that's gonna be plenty big for you to see what I'm doing. So I put it on like this, pull some out, take this, slide it in there. You can cut your bow tails. You can cut your tails after. And then I twist. I twist, and I'm gonna bring it out to 5. And then I'm just gonna go back like this. And sometimes you just gotta play with it. So I'm gonna stay at 5, and I'm gonna push it down. Just make sure I'm right at about 5 like this. And then I'm gonna twist again. Hold here and bring it over to 5, push it down. And then just kind of measure it there. And I'm gonna do 3 of these. My first one, if I'm doing a layered bow, I always do 3. So it'll be 3 of these on each side. So I'm gonna flip, hold it down, pull through, keep it at 5, push down, twist, put it at 5, push it down. I do this to I'm always holding it just to keep it exactly there where I want it. And there's 2 on each side, 1 more. And I'm actually probably gonna split this video in half. Oh, and then that happens. Keep that at 5, push it down. Some videos, some tutorials that you will see, people will start going like this and moving the bow. I don't. I like it to all stay like this until I'm done. This is the last one here. Push down, keep it at 5. These right here, I don't have a little hammer, so I just use this to keep holding them in place. Bring this down, cut. We're done with this one for now. So that's the first 3. Like I said, big bow, I take it out to 6. This might even be, 5 might be too big. I don't know, I can't tell how big exactly your wreath is. But you could do it a little less than 5 if you feel like it, because you'll see at the end how big it is. But anyway, we have 3 there. Now I'm gonna start on my second one. And I'm just gonna put it, this is how I like to set it in here. Everything's, yeah. So like this, bring it out. I'm gonna put it in here and twist. So I'm holding this down as I'm twisting. And you'll get used to how you like to keep the bow in place while you're doing this. This one, I'm just gonna do 2 on each side. And it's gonna be a little shorter, and I just eye it. So just a little shorter. Push down and turn. And this is why I hold it, because I can do this if I need it longer or shorter, but I'm eyeing it. It's just a little shorter. I'm gonna do 1 more on this side. Just same size. And 1 more over here. Same size. Okay, and then you have this. So there's your tail. Cut that. You're done with this one. Now you can go back to the silver if you want, but this is what it's going to look like each time you're done with a color. So I'll just move to this one. Set it like that. This one, so you had 3 and then 2. And I'm going to do 1 of this one. But you can put whatever colors you want. This is just how I do my bows. We're going to hold down and twist. This one is just going to be 1. And you could have kept going with this if 1 full color. Just bring them smaller and smaller as you go towards the middle. Make sure your loops are just a little smaller and a little smaller. So this one's just going to be a little shorter than that. Put that down. I don't know if this is, these are just the ones that I make, so I'm not sure if this is a complicated one or not, but you'll be able to tell me if you want me to do, you know, I don't know, 1 solid color and just do this, and how I would do it in 1 solid color. Let me know. I'll do another video. So just 1 on each side. And you will see when I fluff my bow why I do 3, 2, 1, and then so on. So I guess now we can just, if I'm using 2.5 inch ribbon and 1.5 inch ribbon, I usually keep the 2.5 first at the bottom and the rest is 1.5. That's just my little, if you're doing it that way. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here, twist, and we're gonna make this one a little smaller. And for the sake of, I'm just not gonna get too, I don't want you to have too many bows to look at. So I'm going to kind of keep this simple. We'll just do, so we did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I'll just do 1. I'll do 1 in the middle. And I like my last one in the middle to be like about that small. I probably would have put a couple more here, you know, and kept going, but for now this is more of just a basic one so I can show you. Both the same size there. Got this. Just pull it down. Cut it. All right, you're done with that. You can use Chanel stems. You can use whatever you want to tie it together. And I just kind of move these around, keep them in place. Okay, and make sure these all stay in place. You want to hold it throughout the entire time. I use zip ties. You don't need one this big. It's just all I could get. And I basically just grab the very bottom. Make sure I've got the very, very bottom of everything over here. And hold. Pull up a little bit. This, I'm sure, is going to look very confusing, but you will get the hang of it. This is going to go in here, in between the 2 poles. Okay? I'm going to keep holding it. I just want to pull it through. I want to pull it through just like this. I'm going to put this back this way. And it's going to go in. Now this is where you just keep holding. I got 1 finger down on the bow. And you start to kind of get it tight. You'll have to move this just a smidge. But you want it tight. And then you can push it around to the back. Okay? Just make sure you've got everything in there. Now pull it almost tight all the way, almost. Make sure these are just, sometimes they move, so make sure they're the same size. And then do this. You just want to make sure these are down and good and where you want them. So when you tie it tight, you will not be able to adjust, basically. So pull as hard as you can. And that's it. We're going to cut that off. So I like I said, I like all mine to stay together like this. I am going to stop the video and then I'm going to start a new one showing you how I fluff it.